guys, welcome to my channel Study with A. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you 10 must-have apps for studying and productivity. So let's get right into it. The first app that I'm going to be showing you guys is an amazing app called Quizlet. Now this app is basically used for flashcards and revision. On this app, you can not only access sets of flashcards made by other people, just the way I opened the calculus set here, but you can also make your own. You can learn, you can use flashcards, you can write, match, take tests. The sky is the limit with what all you can do with this app. And if, as I said earlier, you don't find anything that matches what you're looking for, then you can always create your own. You can even scan documents such as your notes or maybe some material that your teacher gave you, and that way you can create flashcards directly from that. This app is an absolute must-have for better revision. The next app I'm going to show you all is an app called Photomath. Now this app is just great if you're somebody who's studying maths. Now on this app, not only can you access your textbooks, maths textbooks only of course, and if your textbook isn't available on here, then you can always search the title or the ISBN code, and if your textbook is available, then that's just great. You can access all its solutions. Now other than that, if you have a doubt, you can always just scan your math problem the way I'm doing right now, write from your notebook or textbook, and get its instant solution along with the graph, the solution for x, and even get the solving steps. Another great feature of this app is its calculator, where you can directly type in any equations and just get its instant solution. Now this is a must-have app if you're somebody who has a lot of doubts just like me and nobody to clear them most of the time because you have those doubts in the middle of the night, then definitely consider downloading this app. Duolingo is the next app that I wanted to show you guys. Now if you're someone who's learning a new language, then this app is absolutely made for you. Now on this app, you can learn more than 2 languages at a time, and the language courses offered range from Hawaiian to Chinese and even fictional languages like High Valerian from Game of Thrones and Klingon from Star Trek. This app is also not only for people who are English speakers, but for people who speak other languages like Hindi, Chinese, French, German, and many more. So even if you don't speak English, you can still access this app and learn other languages. Now this app divides the whole process of learning a language into various subcategories like people, greetings, travel, so on and so forth. Within each subcategory, there are a plethora of fun activities to teach you a language, such as listening skills, speaking skills, fill in the blanks, match the following, and many, many more. Along with this, the app also has regular tests and checkpoints to keep you on track. My most favorite part of this app is the 5-minute stories that you get after you reach a certain level in the app. These stories are super funny and add a whole lot to your language learning process, as you can really polish your skills just by spending 5 minutes more every single day. Now you get a little companion owl called Duo in this app who'll help you throughout the journey, and if you complete certain achievements, you get lingots and gems with which you can buy new outfits for Duo, which I think is absolutely adorable. So once again, if you're learning a language, download Duolingo. The next app I'm going to show you guys is a great app called Forest. This app is good for motivation and focus while you're trying to work or study. What this app basically does is that while you are trying to study for a certain period of time, which you can set on your own, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you want, this app will plant a tree. Now there are various species of mushrooms, shrubs, trees and flowers that you can unlock through this app. And while you're trying to focus on your work, this app will plant that tree, and if you use your phone while you're trying to study and while this tree is growing, that tree will basically die. You can also access a deep focus mode if you download the Forest Pro, which I don't have, but if you want you can totally do that, and a plant together mode in which you and your friends can do kind of a group study. So if one person's plant dies, all the others plants die as well. During this time, this app will not allow you to go on your phone, and I think if you haven't downloaded this app yet, then you should definitely do so, because it's just great for being focused and motivated while you're trying to work. Another app which I absolutely love to use is Byju. I'm sure many of you would have already heard of this app, but I still wanted to include it in this video because I absolutely love this app. Now, on this app, you can select your class, and it ranges from all the way from class 4th to IAS and GMAT level. I have selected class 11th and 12th science, and that is why it shows me mathematics, physics, chemistry, and biology. And you can access all the topics covered under each and every subject, and every chapter or topic is also divided into subtopics which have short 5 to 7 minute videos which are well explained and have amazing graphics, and it will clear your concepts in no time. And also another great feature is that they have mini MCQs and fill in the blanks and such things in between every subtopic, just so you stay right on top of everything that you're learning. Now, recently in the COVID pandemic, Byju's has also launched live classes which are absolutely free. And if you have any topics that you'd like to revisit, or that you have doubts in, or you just want to clear your concepts, then you should definitely sign up for one of these. They're absolutely free, and of course, this is one thing that you should take advantage of. If there are free classes, why not use them? And this app also gives you something called Quizzo, which is basically a platform where you can start quizzing with other people your age on the same subjects that you're all learning. And just to help you see where you stand, it will also give you a leaderboard. Byju's is a great app, and it also gives you things like badges in between, and it also has a parent connect feature just in case your parents also want to find out what you're doing on this app. It has practice, and also it has competitive exam mocks and previous year papers which you can access for absolutely no cost. JE Advanced, JE Main, NEET, and all of those are available on this app, and you can access them and be fully prepared for the exams. If you've not downloaded this app yet, then I honestly think you're missing out. If you're someone who's into digital note taking, then Microsoft OneNote is a must have app for you. Now, Microsoft OneNote can be accessed both on your laptop as well as on your phone, so that all of your devices are connected seamlessly and you can access your notes wherever you want. Now, this is just a quick summary of all the features of this app that you are provided with when you download it. Now, in this app, you can have various notebooks, and in each notebook, you can have various sections or dividers. So, I have maths, chemistry, and one for an MUN I was preparing for. Now, for example, in the chemistry, I have various pages or like subtopics. So, chapter 1, chapter 2, and so on and so forth. Now, the best part about using digital note taking method is that you can add images in here. I've added a screen clipping of my textbook in here, for example, which you couldn't do if you were to use paper. You can also use the draw tool to draw out things, and you can highlight, color code, and you can literally add notes anywhere on the entire page, just as you would do on a physical paper notebook. This app is really a must have, and the best part is it's free of cost. So you can access it by just downloading it from the Play Store or whatever place you use for downloading apps. You can highlight in here and you can write notes in different colors, and the best part, you can add hyperlinks. So for example, you can see in this MUN preparation I had 1 million hyperlinks everywhere, so that you don't have to write the entire thing down. You can just add the hyperlink and access it whenever you want. So I would definitely recommend downloading this app if you're into digital note taking. And if you would like me to make a video of digital note taking versus physical paper notes, then comment down below and I will do that in the next week. Another great website that I would like to share with you all is Khan Academy. Now, I'm sure many of you have already heard of Khan Academy and are probably even using it. But again, I wanted to include it in this video because I absolutely love this website. They have an iOS app and an Android app. You will have to sign up if you want to access all the features, but as I said earlier, it is absolutely for free. Now, there are so many courses that you can access on Khan Academy. They even have class 1 to class 12 full maths for India. They have trigonometry, pre-calculus, calculus, and they have SAT and LACT practice as well. As you can see, there's computer programming, economics, art history, world history, and so many things that you can access on this app. The videos here are really short but well explained. Each subject is divided into subtopics and also subtopics, So you can see one-dimensional motion has introduction to physics, displacement, velocity, and time, and acceleration, and kinematic formulas and projectile motion. And then, of course, they have some older videos on projectile motion, which you can access to if you'd like. Another great part of this website is that you have articles and exercises too. So articles are basically just the written material that they provide. If you don't want to watch the entire video, you can just read that article, and exercises are there in between every subtopic just to keep you on track and to make sure that you've understood everything you've watched in the videos. Now, I really think that this app is a must have for everybody. You should definitely watch their videos. If you don't want to log on to their site and you just go to Google and type Khan Academy Physics, you'll get a list of all their physics videos. And as I said earlier, you can access them for absolutely free. Now, I would like to say that if you are able to, then you should definitely consider donating, because this is a non-profit organization that works on donations and volunteer work. So if you're able, then please do consider donating. As I said earlier in the video, I'm not being paid to say any of this. This is just my personal opinion, and I really love these apps and I use them very often. So I wanted to share it with you all. Another great app that I'd like to show you all is Google Drive. Now, I'm sure many of you already have Google Drive installed on your phones or laptops, but I've seen that not many people use it to its full potential, so I wanted to include it in this video. In Google Drive, you can have folders for each of your subjects or each different categories of work. I have them arranged according to my subjects and different color codes. If you would like to see how I organize and plan out my studying based on color codes and only Google apps, then you should definitely drop that in the comments below and I will make sure to make a video on that. Now, as I was saying, you can have folders for each and every different subject or category of work so that everything is well organized. Now, in this COVID pandemic time, when most of the things we get from school are in form of PDFs or documents and such things, it's really easy to get everything jumbled up and messed up. So using Google Drive is a great option. Another great feature of this app is that you can link it seamlessly on all your electronic devices and also with other Google apps like Google Note, Google Calendar, and such things. Now, another good feature of this app that I use very often myself is the offline mode. So, certain files, if you use them very often, can be made offline so that you can access them even if you don't have internet connection. That is the best feature of this app, and I have made, I think, 90% of my files offline, so I access them mid-class or even when I'm not around my Wi-Fi and such things. You can also share things with other people directly via this app, and that's great. So I think that if you are somebody who's getting your notes and things online and your school is basically Zoom classes right now, then Google Drive is a must-have for you. The next app that I'd like to show you all is called Microsoft Edge. Now, any of your downloaded PDFs and such things can be accessed through Microsoft Edge. And you can add notes. So that was the main reason why I started using this app, was because you can add notes right on top of your PDFs. You simply have to just click on the add notes section and you can highlight, underline, and you can just do so many things right on this app. You can even use the ballpoint pen feature, which is available in so many colors, and you can just draw on here, make little notes on here, whatever you want. Another great feature of this app is that it has a read aloud feature. Now, another good alternative to this, if you don't want to use this, is an app called PDF Element, which you can download from Google Play Store. And that app I use on my phone, and it is also great for adding little notes, comments here and there. Definitely consider downloading Microsoft Edge or PDF Element, which is another great app which is quite similar to this one. And if I didn't mention it before, they are both absolutely free. The last but not the least is Google Keep. Now, Google Keep is basically a note-taking app which allows you to take notes and link it with all your other Google apps such as Google Calendar, Google Drive, Gmail, so on and so forth. If you would like me to make a video on how I use a combination of all these free Google apps to organize my entire life, then leave a comment down below and I will make a video on that too. I have school and personal divided too. You can even draw out things and take a drawing note. You can add images in here, you can take a voice note, and you can add checkboxes, which I use the most often. You can pin certain notes on the top which you feel you use more often or are the most important. And another great part of this app is the labels. You can write a note and add a reminder for a certain time and a certain date and day, so that it reminds you that this note has to be opened now and you have to do such and such thing now. So this app is really great and a must have for anybody who wants to organize themselves and keep their notes handy and readily available at all times. I hope you all enjoyed that video and you learned about some new apps and websites that you can use for learning productivity and staying focused and motivated. If I may have missed out on any other apps and websites, then feel free to comment down below the same for the benefit of other viewers. Stay tuned for weekly uploads and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching.